exact presenters of the papers. So these are outside the paper presenters, the number of participants, and moreover, the number of total participants is around 850. The total registered, students plus the authors. So we have only allowed around 200 participants to be accepted here, so that we can maintain the COVID-19 protocols. So with this, I would like to hand over to the anchor.
Thank you, Mr. Mustafa Faisal. Sir, for your clarification. We see the presence of Professor Dr. M. Kaikawat. He is a name that is engraved in the hearts and minds of every science enthusiast of Bangladesh. He is one of the pioneers who started the Math Olympiad, Informatics Olympiad, Science Olympiad in Bangladesh. I now request him to present his valuable speech. Professor Dr. M. Kaikawat.
Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum. With the kind permission of the Chair, Honorable Vice Chancellor of IIUC, and Chief Guest, Professor Rafiqul Islam, Vice Chancellor IUT, I would like to cut addressing short. And I have a humble proposal that in this kind of event, possibly anchor will adequately and in a befitting manner introduce distinguished guests to the audience only once. And thus we can save our time, okay? And I would like to do exactly that. And I shall not repeat our technical Secretary, ICI SAT 2022, Tanvira Hassan, has adequately briefed us with ICI SAT 2022, given us a lot of statistics, very inspiring statistics, participation of keynote speakers from outside the country, and many papers also from outside. So I am not going to tell about it. I would like to thank IIUC for organizing the event for the third time, and Professor Delaroshan. He is actually in the driving force, doing everything with his young faculty members. IIUC, in its very initial days, about 22 years ago, very commendably contributed to the initiation of the computer programming culture in Bangladesh and strengthened it. I remember once IIUC girls became champion and got award from International Collegiate Programming Contest Authority. I am not sure whether our current girls know about it, because they became champion. They beat Pune, Dhaka University, and teams from other universities as well. Okay, and our Tanvir Hassan, he was one of the earliest programming contest participant. I hope that this culture will continue at IIUC, and IIUC girls and possibly boys will also be beating their counterparts in famous universities. In Bangladesh, we have only one surplus, that is human beings, plenty of it, and we are not able to manage it properly. They are becoming burden on the economy and on the society. If we can give them education and skill, then it can be a very rich country. Our population density is 1,250 per square kilometer. We say India is a very populous country. Its population density is only 400. We say China is very populous. Its population density is 150 only. Okay? So per capita resource in Bangladesh is the minimum among countries that are not based on cities alone, like Singapore. We need to add values to whatever natural resources we have. This can be done only by engineering skill. That is being done by Japan. They do not have any natural resources, lot of natural calamities. Taiwan, Korea, they have been doing it. So we should be able to do it with the introduction of ICT and its progress. Now with IoTs, we should be able to use these technologies in many ways for solving our problems. We are beset with problems. We don't have to search for it. We need solution, and no foreigner is going to solve our problem. We must be able to solve our own problem. I am sure a conference like ICICT is inspiring our young people, especially our undergraduate students. As Professor Delahushan told me, they are also writing papers. I am sure we will have a better technical face of the country in the coming years. I wish a grand success to this conference. I thank all our keynote speakers from home and abroad, and all paper presenters, especially from foreign countries, to inspire us with their presence, for enlightening us with their knowledge and skill. And I am sure in the coming years, they will continue to support the cause of science in Bangladesh through ICIST. I thank everybody who contributed to this event, either in the form of sponsoring, collaborating, and I wish you grand success. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Dr. Taikobut sir, Honorable Chair Technical Program Committee, ICISET 2022, for your nice speech. Ladies and gentlemen, we see the presence of Professor Dr. Rafiul Islam, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Islamic University of Technology. He has had a colorful life. He formerly was a professor at the Department of Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering, BUET. Apart from BUET, Professor Islam also served as a professor at Faculty of Maritime Studies, King Abdulaziz University, Jeddah. He has also acted as visiting professor at University of Technology Malaysia and University of Technology Terengganu. Dr. Islam also served as a syndicate member of the first syndicate of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman Maritime University. Was also a director of the country's leading shipyard, Khulna Shipyard Limited. Currently, he is associate editor of the Journal of Naval Architecture, Maritime Engineering. I now request Professor Dr. Rafiul Islam, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Islamic University of Technology, to address the gathering. Professor Dr. Rafiul Islam.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Chair of the inaugural ceremony of the International Conference on Innovation in Science, Engineering and Technology, and the patron of this conference as well. My teacher, mentor, and the Honorable Chair of the Technical Committee of this conference, Professor Dr. Muhammad Kaikobad sir, Honorable Chair of the Organizing Committee, Treasurer of this university, distinguished keynote speakers from home and abroad, Organizing Secretary, distinguished researchers, participants from home and abroad, head of the institute, department, and the center of this university, faculty and staff members, my dear students and representatives from mass and electronic media. Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. It's still good morning to all of you. Alhamdulillah, we express our gratitude to Almighty Allah for enabling us to gather here in this international conference with participation of professionals from different disciplines representing scientists, engineers, technologists, researchers, as well as students. May I take this opportunity to congratulate all those who, either directly or indirectly, are associated with the organization of this great event. I feel honored and privileged to be invited in this time-befitting conference, which has earned a measure of prestige on the global stage, transcending the national boundary of Bangladesh. Today, we have in our midst Honorable Sir, Professor Dr. Muhammad Kaikobad, the Chairman, Technical Committee, and the distinguished Professor of Brak University and former Head and Dean of Tripoli of Buet. You know, Professor Kaikobad Sir's presence with this conference and renowned keynote speakers' presence in the conference will undoubtedly encourage and inspire the participants of this program. Distinguished participants, my expectations from the conference have been bolstered by knowing the fact that two more such conferences were successfully held before, and with the support and co-sponsored by the IEEE Bangladesh section. So it is very natural for us to expect that the present conference will add a new milestone in the realm of conference around the world. It is our firm conviction that the conference would facilitate creating a forum for exchanging experiences and promoting new trends in the fields of science and engineering, as well as unleashing the latent talents of the young researchers. I hope that we'll be able to reap more benefits of the fourth industrial revolution by focusing on interdisciplinary research, as no single discipline is in a position to make tangible impact on the ever-changing demand of technology. And therefore, of the view that the organizers have rightly selected the theme and focus of the conference, which is eloquently manifested the naming of the conference. Ladies and gentlemen, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has endowed every human being with some form of creativity. Most of us do not try to use this inherent quality, while only a few try to use this creativity and come out with innovations, making the civilizations grow from strength to strength. We are well aware of the reality in the field of innovations prevailing in the countries like Bangladesh, where we lag much behind the Asian tigers, as Professor Kaikobad sir mentions, and these countries are Hong Kong, Taiwan, Singapore, South Korea, right? Not to speak of the countries of the first world. The economic development of these countries has been made possible by reaping benefits from the investments made on science and technology. These countries were almost at the same level like ours even in 1960s. Between 1960s and 1990s, these globally acclaimed countries achieved high level of industrialization and became affluent at a speed which could not be imagined before with almost no natural resources. That is also mentioned by Honorable Sir Professor Muhammad Kaitubad. The secret behind their success story is already revealed and known to all of us, and so does not need any elaboration. These countries have successfully established an enabling environment where academia, industry, and the government made a coordinated and synchronized foray and reaped the fruits of their efforts in a short period of time. Realizing the significance and the importance of innovation, the government of Bangladesh adopted National Science and Technology Policy in 2011, National Innovation and Intellectual Property Policy in 2018, and Access to Information Program with a view to using science, technology, and innovation as a tool for socio-economic development of the country, and thereby achieving our Vision 2041, transforming our motherland from a developing country to a developed country. The government is fully committed to utilizing the opportunities and minimizing the looming threats unfurled by the Industrial Revolution 4. It is a fact that although we are enjoying a reasonably good policy support in place, we could not make much headway in terms of implementation. In my humble opinion, humble view, we need to have a proper coordination to avoid possible conflicts and overlapping of activities among the different authorities. My dear colleagues, whether we like it or not, we have to accept the fact that in the present day world, no nation can survive in isolation, but to embrace one another, not only to survive, but also to thrive. In order to obtain the optimum benefits of globalization, avoiding its pitfalls, especially in a higher education system, we have to reorient ourselves, its structure and function, particularly to meet the challenges of the Industrial Revolution 4. This technological revolution will alter the way we live, work, and relate to one another. We will not be able to ignore the challenges thrown by the new millennium, and we must be ready and make necessary preparation to encounter these challenges. Ladies and gentlemen, we have missed the bus of the previous industrial revolution, but we cannot afford to miss the benefits of the globalization that has been sweeping through the continents, unfolding new opportunities, not only for the privileged few, but also for the unprivileged people around the world, and posing new threats for those who are not prepared to face it. The world is currently witnessing scientific and technological changes at a pace and scale which is unprecedented in the history of human civilization. All universities in Bangladesh offering science and engineering education have started embracing these technological changes by aligning their education system. We need to adopt technology-supported pedagogic models with a view to developing a broad mix of skills and know-how required for building knowledge-based society. To achieve this end, we cannot avoid facing impediments and barriers like displacement of the workers, changing of business models, lack of data ownership, inadequate communication protocol. However, we believe that no problem is insurmountable. With the concerted efforts of all, we can overcome those by acquiring new skills and knowledge for employment, facilitating the increased use of robotics, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, etc. Above all, we have to develop and nurture a culture of innovation in our society. And the immediate efforts should be directed to our undergraduate education through implementation of the outcome-based education. And we need to have a strong linkage with the industries through the industry-academia collaboration, and we need to collect the industry problems, and these problems should be solved through our undergraduate and postgraduate research work. The university must produce highly creative graduates, and irrespective of discipline, graduates should have the ability to think critically, be innovative and entrepreneurial, and have cognitive flexibility to deal with complexity, have ability to co-working not only with the man but also with robots, and have the intention to share knowledge apart from having the skills of good communication, collaboration, teamwork, problem solving, entrepreneurship, leadership, and emotional intelligence. Because self-learning skills are required in order to remain relevant to the era of rapid changes. Ladies and gentlemen, seeds of hard learning should give emphasis on strengthening and modernizing our postgraduate education as well, and also particularly on research that is aimed at coping with digital era. Adequate importance is to be given on research in addition to teaching to create new knowledge for the development of the society. And research culture is to be established through motivation and providing research skills support training. In this context, I would like to take this opportunity to inform this August gathering that IUT, the Islamic University of Technology, the institution which I am representing, has undertaken a number of programs for equipping its students with the education and training befitting the digital era. You may be aware of the fact that IUT is a subsidiary organ of the 57-nation Organization of Islamic Cooperation, named as OIC. I'm happy to inform you that OIC also has STI program, that is Science, Technology and Innovation program for the benefits of its member states. And IUT is in its modest capacity has been trying its best to implement this program to help achieve the sustainable development goal. Ladies and gentlemen, production and transfer of knowledge between universities and industry is supposed to be a two-way traffic. And the socio-economic development is only possible utilizing this two-way traffic. We have to make difference beyond academia. The publication should not only be the target for our research, as it is just the output and the and definitely it has the outcomes and impact on the society and the culture and economy. So society should have no hesitation and second thought to provide support to our academics to make a lasting, meaningful effect on our work. I believe this great international conference on innovation in science, engineering and technology will not only benefit the researcher but will also help raise awareness on the need for innovation and thereby raise the standard of living of our people. Once again, I would like to thank IRUC management for inviting me in this great event. Before I conclude, I cannot resist the temptation of quoting Thomas Edison, the value of idea lies in the using of it. May Almighty Allah's peace and blessings be showered upon all of us. Thank you for your patient hearing. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, Honorable Chief Guest Professor Dr. Rafiq Islam, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Islamic University of Technology, for your nice speech. We are almost on the verge of our program, on the end of our program. An announcement, your lunch is going to be provided at 12:50. Before Juma, we have to complete that. Teachers, officers and other staff will take their lunch at the first floor, that means Vidyotola of our cafeteria, and students will stay here. Now, I'd like to request Professor Inaugural Marif, Honorable Vice Chancellor of International Islamic University, Chittagong, formerly Vice Chancellor of Chittagong University and Premier University, to make his concluding speech and declare ICISET 2022 open. Professor Inaugural Marif.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Chief Guest of today's program, International Conference on Innovations in Science, Engineering and Technology, Professor Dr. Rafiqul Islam, Vice Chancellor, International Islamic University of Technology. Today's special guest, Chair Technical Program Committee, ICISET, Professor Dr. Muhammad Kaikobal, Professor Delawar Hussain, Chair Organizing Committee, Honorable Professor Dr. M. Mohsinul Haq, Chair IEEE Bangladesh Section, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Masrur Maula of IIUC, Professor Dr. Humayun Kabir, Honorable Treasurer of IIUC, and Professor Dr. Shahadat Hussain, Technical, the advisor to the Chairman of Board of Trustees, Professor Shahadat Hussain, and distinguished guests, my esteemed colleagues and keynote speakers, paper presenters, my dear students, media and all other well-wishers of this international conference. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So we have heard them by the distinguished guest we have here in this inaugural session, Professor Dr. Rafiqul Islam and Professor Dr. Kaikuba. You see, they the relationship is so close that one is the teacher and the other one is student. He said, my mentor, my guru, whom we invited as our chief guest today. So, and we are here to inaugurate the two-day international seminar on innovations in science, engineering and technology. When I was the Vice Chancellor of Premier University in Chittagong, at that time I got expert assistance from Dr. Kaikuba in launching the newly created CSC department at the Premier University. And also Professor Jafar Iqbal, he also helped me in starting the new department. Since then, he has been rendering his expert services to the community, to the society, not only within Bangladesh, but also in abroad also. Professor Rafiqul Islam, the other day, we invited him oh yeah, we invited him in the quality assurance program organized by IIUC. He presented his very long and very valuable speech on how to assure quality higher education in Bangladesh alongside world developments. And we found him excellent in making contributions in the higher education. So what we are going to do, you have already known that almost more than 400 papers will be presenting, although not physically, but you will get most of the papers already. The booklet is will be delivered to you, and if you like, you can get them. Here we have only accommodated the abstracts, I think, but you will get the full paper once you know how to get it. So I don't need to mention anymore that what is the use and importance of this seminar or conference on innovations in science, engineering and technology. Science, engineering and technology. Actually, I belong to business management. I have not much knowledge on science and scientific developments, but when we are using products and services for for our livelihood, for our day-to-day activities. So these products and services are the outcome of science and technology. While knowledge in the textbooks in science are transformed into usable form, either in the form of product or service, then it is technology. So science in the textbook to the common people is meaningless if you cannot convert it into technology or usable forms. So all of the papers, I hope and believe that will contribute towards creating new ideas. It is innovations, not invention. Innovation is adding newness to the existing products and services. And inventions are coming up with new ideas which is rare to happen in a country like Bangladesh. Even economically developed countries like Japan, China, Singapore, Taiwan, they are not doing the fundamental research. They are trying to add newness to the existing products. But still then, with the changes, very fast changes of time, our knowledge is changing very fast. And therefore, in this 21st century, we are unable to combat the problems, challenges that is emerging globally. Now that we are a very small country having a huge population, but we will have to combat the newness and new challenges in the entire globe, because competitiveness is the name of the game. We will have to survive by proving that we can also face the newness. If you cannot face the new challenges, then you are gone. That is why the charts for scientific knowledge to combat new challenges in the global scenario in a very hyper-competitive, hypersensitive global world, we cannot sustain our development. It's true that we have a huge population. Population, if cannot be properly educated and used, they are really a burden for us. But we know how to make them resources, human resources, how to transform human beings into human resources is very important. And if we can do that job, then this huge population of Bangladesh will be a valuable asset. That is what Professor Kaikabad said, we need to add values to whatever we do. So creating values is very important, and whatever we do, we want to create values. And I believe all the papers, if you have chance to go through, then you will find that some of them might be our pathfinders. They can show us the way where we should strive to go. আমিও আমার প্রবিসি সাহেবের মতো বাংলা ভাষার জন্য প্রাণ দিয়েছিলাম আমরা এই মাসে। বাংলাকে, মাতৃভাষাকে ভালোবাসি আমরা, মাতৃভাষায় কথা বলতে স্বাচ্ছন্দ্য বোধ করি। তাই মাতৃভাষার জন্য যারা জীবন উৎসর্গ করেছেন সেই সব ভাষা শহীদদের প্রতি সম্মান জানাচ্ছি, আত্মার মাগফিরাত কামনা করছি। ভাষার সংগ্রামকে, আসলে ভাষা সংগ্রামের পথ ধরেই আমরা স্বাধীনতা অর্জন করেছি। পৃথিবীর বুকে স্বাধীন সার্বভৌম বাংলাদেশের যে ভাষা, সেটি আন্তর্জাতিক মাতৃভাষার মর্যাদা লাভ করেছে। কেউ তো ভাবেনি এমন কি ঘটতে পারে, এমন কি ঘটেছে যে আজকে আমাদের ভাষা নিয়ে পৃথিবীর অন্যান্য রাষ্ট্রসমূহ তারাও আমাদের ভাষা দিবসে 21শে ফেব্রুয়ারিতে নানান অনুষ্ঠান করে। তাই আমি আসলে শুক্রবার আজকে বিশ্বব্যাপী অতিমারির কারণে আমরা যে অবস্থার সম্মুখীন, তাতে আমি সবসময়ই সন্দিগ্ধ ছিলাম যে আন্তর্জাতিক এই দুদিনের সেমিনার কিভাবে হবে। ফাইনালি আমাদেরকে অনলাইনেই করতে হয়েছে। তার মধ্যেও এই যে একটু পরিবেশ, মুখোমুখি হওয়ার, আমরা কয়েকজন এখানে থাকতাম, বাকিটা অনলাইনে হয়তো আমরা করতাম। আমি অনুরোধ করেছিলাম যে আমরা কিছু লোক অন্তত রাখতে পারি সামনে, কারণ লোক না দেখলে বক্তব্য দেওয়াটা আমাদের ইয়েতে নেই, আমাদের অভ্যাসে নেই। কাকে বলছি, আমি খুব স্বাচ্ছন্দ্য বোধ করি না। মানে এটাই হচ্ছে যে সায়েন্সের সাথে অ্যাডাপ্টেশনেরও একটা ব্যাপার আছে, আমরা এগুলোর সাথে ইউজ না। আমি মানুষ না দেখলে কি বলছি বুঝতে পারি না। আমাদের যারা আজকে এখানে উপস্থিত তারা হয়তো পেপার প্রেজেন্টার নন, আমাদের সহকর্মী, আমাদের প্রিয় ছাত্রছাত্রীরা, তবে ছাত্রছাত্রী আর একটু বেশি হতে পারত, কিন্তু সরকারি নির্দেশনা যে আমাদেরকে খুব ক্লোজলি ইয়ে করতে হবে, সমাবেশ অ্যাভয়েড করা এবং জনসমাগমকে পরিহার করা। তো তথাপি আমরা আজকে বেশ জাঁকজমকের সাথে না হলেও প্রাণের সকল ঐশ্বর্য নিয়ে আমরা একত্রিত হয়েছি। আমি আবারও আমাদের প্রফেসর ডক্টর রফিকুল ইসলাম, সম্মানিত ভাইস চ্যান্সেলর ইউটির, তিনি এখানে আসার যে কষ্ট ঢাকা থেকে আবার ফিরে যাওয়া, উনি অত্যন্ত ব্যস্ত মানুষ। আমি তাকে আবারও আমার কৃতজ্ঞতা জানাচ্ছি আইইউসির পক্ষ থেকে। প্রফেসর ডক্টর কায়কোবাদ, আমি বলেছি যে আমার সাথে দীর্ঘদিনের সম্পর্ক, তিনি সেই 20 বছর আগেও, 20-22 বছর আগেও প্রিমিয়ার ইউনিভার্সিটিতে এসেছিলেন, একাধিকবার এসেছিলেন, চট্টগ্রাম বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ে তিনি এসেছিলেন। তো তাকে কৃতজ্ঞতার শেষ নেই। বয়স তো বেড়ে চলেছে, তথাপি যখনই কেউ ডাকেন সমাজের জন্য, দেশের জন্য, নতুন প্রজন্মের জন্য তিনি ছুটে আসেন। আমি বুঝতে পারি এই বয়সে কোথাও যেতে কষ্ট হয়, তবুও তিনি এসেই বলেছেন যে আমাদের নতুন বর্তমান প্রজন্ম গবেষণাকে ভালোবাসছে না, গবেষণায় মনোনিবেশ করছে না। এটা আমার অফিসে বসে তিনি বলেছেন। এটা যদি সত্য হয় তাহলে আমরা তো আমাদের কাজ করছি না। বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ের শিক্ষকদের গবেষণা করাও অত্যন্ত জরুরি। গবেষণার মাধ্যমেই নতুন জ্ঞান বেরিয়ে আসে, নতুন ফর্মুলা পাই, নতুন পণ্য নতুন সেবা পাই। আগেকার দিনের অনেক কিছুই এখন অপ্রচলিত হয়ে গেছে। সুতরাং গবেষণায় আমরা যেন আগ্রহী করতে পারি আমাদের ছাত্রছাত্রীদেরকে, শিক্ষকদেরকে, সেজন্য আমরা অনলস কাজ করে যাচ্ছি। আইইউসি আরও অনেক দূর এগিয়ে যাবে। আমরা নতুন যে টিম দায়িত্ব গ্রহণ করেছি গত মার্চ থেকে, তারা অনেক সমস্যার মধ্য দিয়েই এগিয়ে যাচ্ছি। আমরা আমাদের অত্যন্ত ডাইনামিক চেয়ারম্যান প্রফেসর ডক্টর আবু রেজা নদভী, ট্রাস্টি বোর্ডের চেয়ারম্যান, তিনি নিরন্তর কাজ করছেন, সাপোর্ট দিয়ে যাচ্ছেন আমাদেরকে। প্রাইভেট ইউনিভার্সিটির মধ্যে অত্যন্ত শক্তিশালী শিক্ষক টিম এখানে রয়েছে, প্রায় 400 মতো শিক্ষক। এটি একটি বড় সম্পদ আমাদের জন্য। অ্যাডজাঙ্ক ফ্যাকাল্টি আছে সহকারে 200 মতো। আমরা একটা বিরাট ক্যাম্পাসের মধ্যে আছি। বাইরে আইইউসি সম্পর্কে যে ধারণা ছিল সেটি আমরা পরিবর্তন করার চেষ্টা করছি। আইইউসি ফর অল, এখানে সকলেই পড়ালেখা করতে পারে, শুধু মুসলিম না। আমরা সাম্প্রদায়িক, আমরা বাঙালি, আমরা মানুষ, এই পরিচয়েই আমরা এগিয়ে যাব। আমরা মুসলমান, আমরা নৈতিকভাবে বলিয়ান থেকে অর্পিত দায়িত্ব পালন করব, দেশকে এগিয়ে নেব, তবেই দেশ উন্নত হবে। বঙ্গবন্ধুর সোনার বাংলা গড়ায় আমরা যদি সবাই কিছু অবদান রাখতে পারি তাহলে দেশ এগিয়ে যাবে। এই বলে আমি আবারও উপস্থিত সকলকে ধন্যবাদ জানিয়ে প্রফেসর দেওয়ার হোসেনকে দীর্ঘদিন ধরে এই যে তার যে অব্যাহত প্রচেষ্টা, আমার কাছে তিনি অনেকবার এসছেন এটা করতে হবে। আমি খুব বেশি গুরুত্ব অনুধাবন না করলেও তাকে সবসময় বলেছি যে না, ডোন্ট ওয়ারি, আপনারকে আমরা করবো, আমরা বিশ্ববিদ্যালয় থেকে যা কিছু সম্ভব করবো। ইনশাল্লাহ সেটা তো ঘটতে যাচ্ছে, কোনো বড় রকমের অসুবিধা হয়নি। আর এইভাবেই পথ চলা এগিয়ে যাবে আইইউসি। এবং যেই অর্গানাইজিং কমিটি, তার সদস্য এখানে সায়েন্সের ডিন সাহেবকে আমি ধন্যবাদ দেব, এবং আমাদের অন্যান্য সকলেই যারা উপস্থিত, আমি তাদেরকে আন্তরিক ধন্যবাদ দিয়ে আজকের ইন্টারন্যাশনাল কনফারেন্স অন ইনোভেশনস ইন সায়েন্স, ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং, টেকনোলজি, I declare this conference open. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম। আপনাদের এখনই লাঞ্চ গ্রহণ করতে হবে। যারা শিক্ষক কর্মকর্তা আছেন তারা ক্যাফেটেরিয়ার ভিতরে গিয়ে এখনই লাঞ্চ গ্রহণ করবেন। জুমার পরে কোনো লাঞ্চ প্রোভাইড করা হবে না। আর স্টুডেন্ট ছাত্রছাত্রী যারা আছে তারা এখানে অবস্থান করবে, তাদেরকে এখানেই লাঞ্চ প্রোভাইড করা হবে। আর আমরা একটু গেস্টটা বের হলে ভালো হয়। আমরা যারা অডিয়েন্স আছি একটু পরে বের হই, আর গেস্টটা বের হই।
আমি আমাদের কনফারেন্স অর্গানাইজিং কমিটির চেয়ারপারসন ডক্টর দেলাওয়ার হোসেন স্যারকে অনুরোধ করছি সম্মানিত মেহমানদেরকে নিয়ে আমাদের আইওসি কনফারেন্স রুমে গিয়ে দুপুরের লাঞ্চ গ্রহণ করার জন্য। অর্গানাইজিং কমিটি সকল মেম্বারকে, কনফারেন্স অর্গানাইজিং কমিটি সকল মেম্বার আমাদের চিফ গেস্ট এবং মিসি স্যারের সাথে ওখানে লাঞ্চে শরীক থাকবেন। আর বাকি সকল শিক্ষক কর্মকর্তাদেরকে অনুরোধ করছি আমাদের ক্যাফেটেরিয়ার দোতলায়, আমাদের সম্মানিত গেস্টরা বের হয়ে যাওয়ার পর ক্যাফেটেরিয়ার দোতলায় গিয়ে লাঞ্চে অংশগ্রহণ করার জন্য ছাত্ররা এখানে অবস্থান করবে, লাঞ্চ এখানে পৌঁছে দেওয়া হবে।
আমাদের যেই প্রোগ্রামটি আমাদের এই কনফারেন্সের সম্পূর্ণ প্রোগ্রাম শিডিউল আমাদের কনফারেন্সের ওয়েবসাইটে অ্যাভেলেবেল আছে, প্রোগ্রাম শিডিউল ট্যাবের আন্ডারে। তো সেখানে আমাদের আজকে সন্ধ্যাবেলায় আমাদের দুটি আয়োজন আছে। একটি হলো ইন্ডাস্ট্রি এবং একাডেমিয়ার মধ্যে আমাদের যে কোলাবোরেশন হওয়া উচিত আইওটি এবং অটোমেশন নিয়ে, সেটি নিয়ে আমাদের একটি প্যানেল ডিসকাশন আছে, যেখানে আমাদের ইন্ডাস্ট্রি থেকে এবং বিভিন্ন ইউনিভার্সিটি থেকে 6 জন প্যানেলিস্ট আমাদের মধ্যে উপস্থিত হবেন। সেটি সম্পর্কে যারা আপনারা রেজিস্ট্রেশন করেছেন আপনাদের কাছে অলরেডি লিঙ্ক চলে গিয়েছে। এবং রাতে আমাদের 3টি টিউটোরিয়াল সেশন আজকে আছে। এরপরে আগামীকাল থেকে আমাদের প্লেনারি এবং প্যারাল সেশনগুলো ইনশাআল্লাহ শুরু হবে। ধন্যবাদ।
লইয়ে বাইরে দিয়ে